Alright folks, just a little update. We are just finalising some documentation before we kick it underway, so thank you for joining us. We are slightly behind time, as you'll know, but we'll be starting in just a couple of minutes. Thanks for your patience. Alright folks, thanks and welcome along to today's auction. Obviously there are 3 properties up for your consideration, some great properties right away from Whangamata, actually a beautiful holiday spot as we know, on our first offering today, and right through to the areas nice and close by to us here at the Glenfield office. The team, obviously they are in room and also online with me, here to assist you as buyers and get you across the line. To our owners, thank you so much for entrusting us with the homes over the last couple of weeks. The properties obviously have been marvellous ones to have marketed. The market is still moving. Obviously interest rates are on the rise, and important to be able to get yourself into a home before the next step up, and it seems that there's some good activity in that respect right the way across the board, across Auckland from what I'm seeing in this last week. So that opportunity for those buyers that are here cash and unconditionally first, obviously moving to that conditional market immediately afterwards. And generally here at Carpenter we'll price the properties just to make sure we're well aware of where we need to be for post-auction in the event the properties were passed in. Folks, we take you into the terms and conditions. They have been displayed for you as well. They are details under which we'll bid and buy for our properties. The first obviously has been brought forward, so I'll announce that we'll be selling straight away, but each of the documents will show that we bid for the properties physically displayed, and also legal descriptions attached. Those legal descriptions give you the lot size, the lot number, deposited plan, and the records of title. The settlement dates are noted for you as well. That is the day to be able to move into the properties and enjoy. Those settlement dates will be supplied along with an interest rate for late settlement. That simply means to make sure you settle on time, otherwise those interest rates do apply. Taking you to the rear of those contracts, the further terms of sale part will give you details around further details that we might need to supply in respect to the properties, whether that is disclosures or other information. There are some standard clauses that are added in relation to clauses 22 through to 24, and those are just there to protect both buyer, seller and agency. The further terms with Schedule 2 also, those channels that are supplied, we'll detail them in further detail as we progress, but the channels will be as supplied, as you will have seen, is as you will purchase any additions or exclusions from those channels lists. I'll happily update you as we progress through the order here today. Each of the properties have reserve prices on them, subject to reaching that price. I can put the property on the market and sell it. If we don't reach it, I pause, I will negotiate with the lead bidders. We'll pause and see if we can get to a level that works, cash and unconditionally. If the property indeed was passed in, it would open out immediately to that conditional market. If the property indeed was selling, then I'll announce it on the market to sell. 1, 2, 3, the highest bidder from that point on will be the fortunate purchaser. If any dispute arises concerning any bid, I'll adjudicate, put it back up for sale at the last undisputed bid. I can place what's called vendor bids. We use them here to protect the owner's interests. We don't outbid the marketplace. However, the team have informed me of the feedback throughout the course of this campaign, so I won't be outbidding those prices here today. But if I do place a vendor bid, I'll let you know I've done so. You'd need to just place a bid over and above, and happy to have some conversations with you from that point on. Once you buy, or if you buy today, I'll sign the documentation for you. You'll need to deposit 10% of the purchase price, and lastly, just transfer the remaining balance of the funds across to the owner on the settlement date that is supplied as per your contract or have been agreed in variation prior to you bidding here today. I can nominate the sum at which we raise bids. I can also refuse bids. Not here to stand in your way, however, buyers, and do wish you all the very best under those unconditional terms. That's it. Let's get you through each of the offerings. The first one, an exciting opportunity to move into one of New Zealand's most favoured holiday destinations in Whangamata, and a property that has been up with Team Train over the last couple of weeks. They've enjoyed, obviously, getting down there. Seth, I think was alongside as well, and just a hop, skip, and a jump from the beach there. This home is going to create some pretty awesome memories for you and the family, I'm sure, into the future. For those that might be holiday makers, what a spot. For those who would like to make this their residence, well, you literally live in paradise every day. Very envious of you indeed. But here today, an auction has been brought forward. It means that an offer has been received that the owners are willing to accept. So, about to announce that figure. When I do so, obviously it will be on the market and selling. I do give an opportunity for further bids, but if there is no further, we would sell away with the offer that has been received. Property itself is 200B Rangi Avenue in Whangamata. Property is cross-lease freehold, flat 1, deposited plan 56986, and lot 81, deposited plan 7741, half share of 809 square metres. Unique identifier being SA47A folio 983. Settlement date is confirmed as per your variation or contract. Interest rates for late settlement 14% per annum. To the back of the contract here and further terms, giving you clauses 22. I do see 25 was added here for the pre-auction offer clause, and I'm sure our buyers will have initial sign on both sides. Schedule 2 with your channels do include 2 times the awnings, and just to note that all the channels are on an as-is whereas basis upon your purchase today. That's it. It's a straightforward contract, easy buying, and all the best. Let's have a quick look through the property itself. Alright, well, neatly set up buyers to be able to do as you will into the future. Opportunity to add value if that's what you would like to do. Completely use as is that comfy Kiwi batch, and multiple storage to this property, giving you plenty of living space into the future. We look at the driveway down the end here. You've got plenty of space around the outside of the home. Some friendly locals obviously enjoying the area. As we know, the hot rods go down there. There's plenty of community atmosphere, and a great place to be able to have a superb holiday destination. But again, if you are living here, we've got plenty at your disposal in terms of the main area, and obviously beaches, beautiful beaches, nice and close by to you, giving you great access to fishing, water sports, and all the rest. It's the right place to be purchasing, in particular at the present time. Buyers, plenty of holiday spots are taking off in terms of value, and it is your great opportunity to be able to secure it here today. Folks, it is in your hand. I do believe we have an offer that has been received and accepted by our owners here today. And just to confirm that offer there, Tracy and Wayne sits at a level of 1,200,000, 1.2. Little nod if we can, so $1,200,000. Thank you guys. So here we are. So 1.2, it is on the market. It does sell from here, buyers. I go 1, 2, and 3, and so we'll officially welcome you home from that point on here. So at $1.2 million, I call away now for 3, and 3 times only. Selling for our first chance here at $1.2 million. Second buyers on the market and selling. All right, final opportunity then. We sell it to you at $1,200,000. Must have been a good offer. Well done to our owners. Well done, Tracy and Wayne. Sold to you at $1,200,000. All right, folks, on to lot number 2 in just a moment. Thank you. All right, folks, we're on to an exciting opportunity in Rangatira Road. Beach Haven, obviously a supreme spot to be able to, one, secure a great lifestyle, but 2, see some great appreciation into the future as well. The home, obviously, over the last couple of weeks has been well marketed by Ali Haliso and team, obviously, Diana McCaw alongside. This one, it's perfectly presented. It's got heaps of charm to it, but a load of property as well, and plenty of value to be added to your purchase today. Some really good interest over the last couple of weeks. Both those buyers that are unconditionally here to secure today, all the best to you. A number of people obviously watching there in the background as well with that conditional interest. All the very best to all that are involved. Let's get you through the contract. That is 1.35 Rangatira that we offer to you. Cross lease freehold estate, a half share of 1,277 squares. So it will be a good sized site. Lot 1, DP 42075, and title is 671438. The rest of the contract will show we bid cash and unconditionally, settlement date being 30 days from the date of this agreement or otherwise agreed, and the rest of the contract all straightforward, no changes really to the back of the contract in terms of detail. Just an early release clause that is an addition to our previous added clauses. It just means that the deposit will move on with the owners quickly if they are moving to their next steps. A couple of notes with the channels. The extractor fans, the garden shed, the burglar alarm is installed, but a new code will be required and is being sold on an as-is whereas basis in that respect. The oven and stove, a middle gas element does not light, and is being sold as is Whereas in that respect as well. 2 floating white shelves on the wall in the lounge, and the HRV system, the heat pump also included. Folks, that's it. It's a straightforward cash, unconditional contract for those that are bidding today. All the very best to you. Obviously, the intention is to be able to sell it unconditionally. Those conditional buyers, though, will be chasing hot and heavy straight after the auction. So let's have a look through our property here at 1 bar 35. And we have a look at perfect presentation. Thank you so much for our owners for that over the last few weeks. It's been a great property to have marketed. As you can see, a really good sized oven in play, and a home that is positioned very well, capturing surrounding views, plenty of light, plenty of character through this home, and a load of space as well. This one will no doubt appreciate into the future for you. It is one of those family homes that's well sought after, so when you come to sell it, obviously good attention in that respect, but through each of the rooms. Good open spaces, nice neutral colours, and plenty of light spilling in. Alright folks, it is over to you for that opportunity to be able to secure it here, cash and unconditionally today. We ask for your opening bidder offer. It is here and now at 1 bar 35. Rangatira, where do we go first? Now bidders in room here today, online perhaps an opportunity. You tell us where we bids, opening bid to kick us away, opening call.
$1 million.
$1 million goes to the left hand side here, and into the interest we start. So at $1 million and called away, maybe at $1.50 on the go. Over at $1 million here to the left hand side, and again Tyler's bidder is in play. At $1 million now, 50 to go. If we'd like it here, buyers, and worth it to fill 50 bid now. At $1.50 now, right hand side and 1-1 on the reply. Over at $1.50 is here to the right and called away now, buyers. At $1.50 called here, first chance here at $1.50. Second in buyers at $1.50 here to the right hand. Third and our final opportunity then buyers at $1.50 and taking it for you if you'd like it at 1.1 to go. But $1.50 is here team, just have to ignore the numbers for a second. At $1.50, so $1.50 is the interest. At $1.50 and 1.1 to go.
75 Tim.
Needs to be 1.1 on the reply, so $1.50 it is. At $1.50 here to the right. So 1.1 goes with you if you'd like it. Pull it back with you at $1,100,000 now, so at 1.1 our bid. At $1,100,000 here now. At 1.1 and 1 and 50 takes us next. At $1,100,000 here now and 50 we have. At $11.50 and into the interest to the right hand side. At $1,150,000 with you there, Todd. At 1.1 and 50, 1.2 to move, and happy to break it down perhaps from that point on. But here we are at $1,150,000. Called back for 1.2 if would like it. Out it goes. First chance here at $1,150,000. Todd's buyer. Second call at $1,150,000. 1.2 to move you into the seats. Third and our last opportunity there, buyers at $1,150,000. Bidders here to the right hand side. Opportunity if you'd like to at 1.2. Alright team, well at $1,150,000. Not too much I can do at the present time. I would need to place a vendor bid if it's not yours. 20 it is then, so $1,170,000. The interest here now left hand at 1.1 and 70. At 1.2 guys, if you'd like to put yourself back strongly into the seat, but at $1,170,000 the bid now against you at 1.1 and 70 and 2's the bid, so $1,200,000. Now open if they'd like it at 1.22 on the raise, but at $1,200,000 bid now to my right hand at 1.2 and called away. At $1,200,000 again, I pull it away, out we go. First chance here at $1,200,000. Second buyers then at $1,200,000 their offer. Last of our calls at 1.2 the bid. It's to my right hand side. I give you an opportunity at 2.2 if you'd like. On the discussions taking place with Tyler's bidder just at this stage, so $1,200,000. The absolute steal at that sort of level, but we call it away for you for an opportunity if you are here to secure today. Obviously not a great time to be sitting on your hands, but at $1,200,000, nothing further. Perhaps I talk away with our lead bidder here to the right. At 1.2, do we take it at 220?
10,000?
10,000 at 210. At 1,210,000, probably not the easiest way to buy when you go with the small increments, but here we go, 1,210,000. 220, so come straight back with a 10 at 1,220,000. Could have been their bid though, at $1,220,000. Obviously worth it and more in this position here, buyers, at $1,220,000 the offer. At 1, 2 and 3 goes next if would like. Called away here, first chance at $1,220,000. Second then, and to my right hand side we have it at $1,220,000. Third and final at 1.22. All done there, Tyler? team. I pause and negotiate here to the right hand side. Obviously short of the mark just at the stage, but an opportunity to have a chat and see where we get to. $1,220,000 is where we currently sit. Do realise that I can sell it exclusively off the floor today. It does mean that it may not come back for another opportunity to bid. I just confirmed, Tyler, that we're holding firm just at this stage at $1,220,000 here. 223 is the next bid there, guys. Yeah. If we're at fives at this stage, I'd say we'd need to reconsider the position and value. $1,220,000 we are. It's to my right. I take it for you at 1, 2, and 3 if you'd like. All right, hold tight, guys. I'll come back to you. Negotiating here to the right-hand side with Todd, and we'll be back to you shortly. Thank you. Alright folks, welcome back. Obviously some lengthy conversations taking place in the background, some big decisions being made on both buyer and seller sides. We'll give plenty of time for that to take place. We are going to leave this property at present. There has been further offers, but I'll give you some announcements around that in just a moment's time. I'll take you through to our next offering as we do that, and our property at number 16 Squadron Drive is up next. Obviously Hobsonville, a real hotspot in terms of purchase. Here today, offering lifestyle, all the modern conveniences as a location, but also a beautiful home up for your consideration. Here, Jaden Dixon has been in charge and done a wonderful job of introducing people to the property here this afternoon, understanding that there's a fair few buyers with interest on a conditional basis. We're going to make some announcements about that in just a moment, but I do run through your terms and conditions, a quick overview of that property as well, and then straight into it too. Elizabeth and John, thank you so much for entrusting us. We take you through to 16 Squadron Drive contract. It is a freehold property, 160 square metres, lot 30, DP 470887, and record of title being 641422. Your title is all represented and wrapped up there for you, and a settlement date is 2 weeks from the date of this agreement. 14% per annum interest is charged if you were to settle later than that agreed date. We take you to the rear of the contract and further terms, all standard clauses in 22 through 24, and the chattels, they include the oven, the extractor fan and household keys upon your purchase and transaction upon settlement. Folks, the rest is all straightforward for those that are buying either unconditionally tonight or conditionally post-auction. Obviously all the best to you. Let's have a look through the property up on screen. Alright, well, multiple levels of living, all neatly set up. You've got that lovely low maintenance aspect to the property. Obviously the location truly second to none in this spot. You've got easy walkways around the water, cafes are nice and close by, restaurants there as well, and obviously a great beer spot down by the water. The home has fabulous flow. It's got great entertainment spaces both inside and out, and obviously the concertina doors opening right up to the backyard here. There is plenty of space to enjoy. It is modern, convenient living, and with a bit of a view over the park here, not to be built out, which is nice to see, and good size in each of the rooms throughout this property. High ceilings as well, and as modern as you'd like. Just move in ready to enjoy, put your feet up and relax, and enjoy the rest of Hobsonville that is on offer. Folks, it's a great home and ready for those that are willing to purchase. We do put it to those that are bidding here on an unconditional basis. However, the understanding is that we are here on a conditional basis straight after auction. So I go 1, 2 and 3 here today. I am going to announce a price at which we are marketing the property, and Jaden's going to take it straight away from there for those that are interested. It is here now for us for three chances only. First call here, second buyers, third and last. All right, as per Jaden's instructions, lining up on a conditional basis, we move into phase 3 of the process, which allows us to be able to deal with that conditional market. We do put a price tag on the property at $1,150,1150, and obviously in that position, Central Hobsonville, with the home that is on offer, some really good value there for those that are looking to make an offer conditionally after auction. Now, subject to finance or home sales, welcome to do so. Obviously that price tag can be updated across the network there at $1,150,000. And wrapping that up to our owners as well, and obviously those buyers that are willing to be quick and make sure that those offers are received, as there's good movement in the marketplace in the last week or so. Folks, all the very best with that. We take you back to lot number 2 shortly with some further updates. Thanks. back to our property and
Yeah.
we're just going to go back to Rangatira.
Cheers.
Alright folks, we are back here at Rangatira with lot number 2. There has been some further negotiation up to a level of $1,300,000 just at the stage 1.3. Bearing in mind just at this point, if there is no further bids, there may be some exclusivity handed to the top bidder to be able to purchase this property post-auction. Obviously $1,300,000 at this stage. If there is nothing further, obviously that lead bidder has that chance. So it is here at $1,300,000. Going to give you 3 calls to be able to upgrade if you would like to. Going now for 3 calls and 3 calls only with you at $1,300,000. It is our first call at 1.3.
1,002.
3 and 0 1 surfaces here. So $1,301,000 is with our bidder here and in the lead. So $1,301,000. Now opportunity for our buyer if they'd like to at 302. But at $1,301,000, 302 is the interest here on the left hand side. So 13 and 02 it is here now and called away. Chance for us at 303 if we'd like to, just $1,000 to put them back in front. But at $1,302,000, 303 is here at $1,303,000. Now back into the mix at $1,303,000. Now worth it in this position, buyers, at $1,303,000. Take me for 4 if you'd like. 4 is here at $1,304,000 now. 1,304. At $1,304,000 is here now to my left hand side. Do I take it at 5 to move from here? But at $1,304,000 it is to our party here to the left hand side. I do call away. Do I take it at 5 at 305?
306, Tim.
306 goes with a 2 at $1,306,000 now. At 13 and 06. At $1,306,000 now. Opportunity then calling away for 3 and 3 times only. It is to my left hand side here. First chance at $1,306,000. Tyler's bidder in front. Second there buyers at 13 and 06. Third, final opportunity. Alright, Tyler, I'm going to have one chat with them with a number that they can purchase at here tonight. I'll be back to them shortly with some instructions. Commiserations there to those that missed out. Back to you tonight.
And have a chat with you guys and the owner.
All right, folks, hey, thanks for your patience. Obviously, conversations have been taking place for some time here on our property at Rangatira Road. There was the offer here at $1,306,000 held by a bidder. That was subsequently withdrawn. It has been replaced by the other bidder in play, so we are now at $1,306,000. And we are happy to say that the property has been withdrawn and sold at $1,306,000. Congratulations. Thanks, folks. Thanks for joining us here today, and looking forward to seeing you again here on Thursday, hopefully in rooms in the coming weeks. Maybe not next week, the following. And exciting to be able to have you back here at Carpenter Central as well. The market's still tracking well. I think 2 out of the 3 properties that we've brought to the market today have sold, and obviously some good attention right the way through. Looking forward to seeing you. We'll catch you again. Cheers.
Happy 420 day.